This week has been a bunch of fun. I purchased a new camera and I also got myself a brand new lens, but we'll talk more about that in a bit. It feels really nice to be a filmmaker that actually owns a camera, but the camera I decided to buy is somewhat controversial for me to have chosen as a filmmaker. And that's because I chose the 5D Mark IV, a camera that a lot of filmmakers don't like. And I think I'm being too generous here. When this camera came out, filmmakers hated this camera. But before we get into all of that, I should probably tell you about my week. After all, this is Week Stories and this is what we try to do on this channel. And this week began with my friend Wesley and I recording episode 10 of the Picnic podcast, which honestly to us is quite an achievement given how often we don't post. But yeah, whilst I was at Wesley's place recording the episode, I also recorded this little snippet on my brand new camera just to test it out, and I hope you enjoy it. The following day, I went to go watch the sunset with my good friend Kelsey, and we got some really lovely photographs of which you are seeing right now. Just at the beach during sunset time with this lovely, wonderful camera. Funnily enough, all of these pictures were taken on Canon's cheapest lens, which it's pretty good quality for a $150 lens. I'm just saying. And yeah, with this new camera, I think photography is gonna actually make quite a big return in my life now. So you should probably follow my Instagram here, if that's something that you're into. Beyond that, surprise, surprise, I went to Brisbane this past week. And I went to go catch up with a friend that I met at VidCon called Josh. And we began by him filming me doing an unboxing of the brand new lens that I also got this week for the new camera. So here's an unboxing video, I suppose. I don't really like unboxings because it's just opening a box. There's a thing, This is a camera lens box. It's a big lens. Check that out. It's a lens. Lens, $2,000, and it is smaller than I thought it was. But yeah, there you go. That's an unboxing. Consider the box und. I actually went to hang out with Josh to film a collab for his channel, which should be coming out in the next few weeks. I'm not sure exactly when, but if you keep paying attention, I'll link you to it in next week's video or the week after, I'm not sure. But yeah, we went there to record that, and obviously I can't show any of that footage until we release that video, just for spoilers' sake, but I got some little bits here and there, mostly silly bits, but nonetheless, here's what I got. Look at this, it's a day of unboxings, isn't it?
It's quite a little treat here.
We have all the boxes in this house, don't we?
Oh yeah, we got anything you want. Hey, how's it going, guys? My name is Danilo, and I'm gonna tell you a little story. I love trombone. I film and I do video.
And yeah, following that for the rest of the week, I was just really excited about my new camera and my new lens, and I filmed a little bit at the beach near my house. And that was really my first test with this lens, and I wasn't quite happy with the footage I got because I was still familiarizing myself with it. And the next day I went to Byron Bay with my auntie who has been visiting from Brazil and got some more shots with the new lens, and here's a little montage of images for you to see and enjoy. But yeah, that was my week. It was largely dominated by the new camera and the new lens, and I've been really excited. Here's a little bit of footage from the actual evening that I bought the new camera. Oh my god, I bought a brand new camera. I bought a brand new camera. I bought a brand new camera. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. And I'm just so giddy and excited. It's exciting to have new equipment. Anyways, let's get back to the conversation at hand. So why did I buy this camera that apparently sucks for filmmakers? For starters, I think it's important to clarify that the perfect camera doesn't actually exist. If it did, every single photographer and filmmaker on the planet would own the exact same camera, and we don't. We really don't. So really, the best camera that exists is the best camera that's suited to you and your use of the camera. I don't just shoot film and I don't just shoot photo. I want to shoot both equally. And I shoot YouTube videos. I own quite a few Canon lenses, and after this problem with Sony, I didn't really feel like buying another mirrorless or another Sony camera as well. So I came back running to Canon, but I still wanted to have a full frame bodied camera and the ability to shoot 4K. So that rounded down my options to just two, the 1DX Mark II and the 5D Mark IV. And I deliberated over both cameras for several months until I finally realized that essentially the only two things that the 1DX Mark II for me had over the 5D Mark IV was the ability to shoot slow motion and the crop factor difference. And for me, that wasn't really worth double the price tag, so I opted for the 5D with some extra equipment as well. And image-wise, well, you've watched this entire episode so far, and the majority of it has been shot on the 5D Mark IV. I'm shooting on it right now, and I'm quite happy with it. Yes, there are a few coloring issues, but that's just me figuring out how to use this camera that I've never used before. The controversy behind the 5D Mark IV when it was released was that everyone really hated the technical specifications, but no one really got their hands onto the camera and tried to use it. And I've been using this for a week, and I really enjoy the shooting experience of it. Maybe it's because my first professional camera was a Canon and I've got this emotional spot for Canon, or I just understand it better. Yeah. Anyways, that brings an end to this week's episode of Week Stories. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to like this video if you liked it, and subscribe to this channel and do everything else that this end card will tell you to do. Check out some videos, you know the drill. See ya.